Ayo, Lord aka Megabuzz. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the Creators Cookoff 2 decks. Now, I did participate in the first Creators Cookoff and ended up finishing second place in the entire tournament. So I figured I should try to run it back for the second Cookoff. However, we did end up falling a little bit short and bubbling out of Top Cut. A bunch of different decks and stuff that were kind of built in that time. Now, you do end up getting 15 minutes to build a deck that's either dictated by some sort of crazy challenge or by spinning that giant wheel with a bunch of different cards on it. The tournament was ran by Chef Husky, so I want to give a huge shout out, special thanks for allowing us to participate in the second Cookoff. Thank you, Chef. Really appreciate that. Let's get to the deck list. Already here at round 2 of the Cookoff, using that Slowking with that Seek Inspiration attack. Now, this deck actually has seen some kind of competitive success. Seek Expression is the attack we're going to be really trying to use here. For 2 energy, discard a top card of your deck. If that Pokemon, if that card is a Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box, you choose one of its attacks and then you use it as this attack. Now, there was a ban for this round, so nobody could use Kyurem in their deck, which was by far the best card that Slowking gets to play with. So none of us got to use that, and I unfortunately did not cook this round. I ended up losing this round pretty handily to Jaxty, actually, and just kind of cooked me. I definitely has played the deck more than me. I've never really played with Slowking here on the channel, or even just in my own time. But the idea was I kind of went for like the meta-y type stuff that's been around and then just changed a couple cards. So with the 2 Mega Kangaskhan for that run errand, the 4 Slowpoke, the 4 Slowking, and then 1 Latias, 1 Badoo, 1 Zapdos, because I figured hitting for 190 or doing some paralyzation with that Thunder Wave could be really fun. And then Shiftry I felt like was really cool with the Expelling Tornado attack. Choose 3 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. If you do, you shuffle all of your opponent's bench Pokemon that you didn't choose and all attached cards back into the deck. So the idea was that I could just kind of like Sylveon EX them and just put everything back into their deck that was like Slowpoke or Slowking to force them to have to keep evolving it and stuff. That was kind of the idea, or at least buy me a turn. Of course, we were playing Annihilate for that Tantrum attack, or the Destined Fight where both just get knocked out. We were playing Haxorus as well for the Axe Blast to try to deal with Mega Kangaskhan, because everybody kind of used that for like the draw engine, really. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a basic, it is knocked out, so you take 3 prizes. And then Crosscut's not terrible for 2 energy. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, it does 80 more damage. I played Fez in this deck for the script, and then Blaziken was kind of the card everybody else played to replace the Kyurem. Inferno Kick Flurry for 120, discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Also does 120 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So everybody just replaced the meta deck list, pretty much, of Slowking and the Kyurem with just Blazikens. And people use the Gumshoos that would basically just switch cards from your hand to the top instead of having to try to find Academy at Night. That is what I went for. So we have all those Pokemon, 4 Lilies, 3 Safer Max Code Breaking, 2 Carmine, 2 Lanazade, 4 Pokepad, 4 Ultra Ball, 3 Night Stretcher, 2 Wondrous Patch, 2 Switch, Secret Box for the Ace Pack of Choice, 2 Power Glass, 1 Air Balloon, 4 Academy at Night, 6 Psychic Energy, and then 2 of that Telepathic Psychic Energy. Like I said, I did not cook this round at all. I kind of just got spanked around, and we were done in like 10 minutes for both first and second round. But it is what it is. Let's get to the gameplay. The Mega Kangaskhan's literally here just to draw cards. It's not here for anything else. So let's get a poke. Get the poke. We're going to run errand for 2. We'll attach. I think we'll Power Glass to this. I could Ultra Ball here. I think I want to just attach Air Balloon to this, though. Because next turn I can go Cypher Maniacs and try to get something to work. I don't know. I barely know how this card works. I have a basic understanding of this functionality of this card. Okay, discarding the energy is good. Yep, we got the Mega Kang. Okay, I think we kind of went for a similar build. You use Mega Kangaskhan to draw a bunch of cards, and then you kind of, yeah, you flip-flop around. Yeah. I think we went for the same thing. Okay, I honestly, though, if we can get the Annihilate, that'd be kind of huge. If we can get the Annihilate to the top, we can kind of cook. If we can get Annihilate to the top. We gotta find... We can go Ciphers, Academy at Night. We need energy, too, though. Ooh, Buddy Boy Poffin. Yo, what the... Young Goose, dude. What in the world, dude? Alright, Telepathic Energy. It's really good. He's gonna be able to find 2 basics. Yep, Latias plus that. He's gonna go into the Retreat Lock. Yep. Alright, we went for very similar things here, it seems. Let's see. I feel like Academy at Night and this is probably where we want to go. But I don't want to be the first one to play Academy at Night. So I think Telepathic Energy. And I think... we have to get Latias too this turn. Which does kind of suck. Okay, I don't want to risk it yet. I think that's bad. I think to just straight rip right into it is probably not good. If I can get my Shiftery, though, I can put in the Slowpokes back into the deck. Dude, the Lilies, bro! Get out of here, dude. Alright, he's got into a Slowking. Probably has another energy. I don't know what else he would have. Pokepad? Pokepad's pretty good. Pokepad pretty good. Pokepad is pretty good. Pretty good. Man, Slowking, like, I feel like every Creator Cookoff, there's just a card where I'm just like, man, I don't know how to play this card. I don't know what to do with this thing. And, like, I feel like last time it was, oh, God. I think last time we got stuck with, Venomoth or whatever. I didn't know what to do with it. And then this time... I got stuck with something else and it just sucks. Alright, once during your turn, use ability to switch to... Ooh, that's pretty good. Haxorus. Alright, he's gonna knock out this Kangaskhan. For 3, right? Yeah, dude. Axe Blast. Alright. Let's... Well, just throw this up. I need to draw cards. This might be a bad play, but I really need to draw cards. Shiftery! But that doesn't help me. I'm just kind of burning through things very quickly, I feel like. I don't think I got this. This is tough. I don't know how this card really works. I needed Academy at Night, and I just can't find it. The Young Goose is disgusting. This Gumshoes is nasty. Being able to just, like, flip things. Oh, I never would have even thought of that. That's so good. And, like, Kyurem Bane is whatever. There's just so many other cards you can play with. Yep, Blaziken. Yep, take out both of these or both of those. Yeah, there's like nothing I can do. This is crazy. Let's see. I can't find my Academy at Night, and this just hurts. Yeah. Oh, it's so hard. Yeah, he's definitely played with this card a lot. That's for sure. You can tell. He cooked me. In all fairness, last time I think him and I played, I did win the last one. So. Ah, man. GG's. That's crazy. Bro's spanking me. Spanked me. Let's see here. We'll go Pokepad. And we'll just grab this. And we'll throw this here. And pass. Oh, man. This is my Great Tusk round. For those that remember last time, when I played in the Cookoff, I had Great Tusk, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I was not thinking. And I stuck Monkey Dory in there for, like, no reason at all. I just shoved it in there because I could. I don't know. I just did. Alright, run errand for 2. I'm trying to think of what else you could do this turn that would be, like, kind of busted. Yeah, that's big rip. Alright, the Badoo item lock's gonna hurt so bad. Telepathic Energy, but he only got 1 Slowpoke? Oh my god, does he only have 1? If I can get rid of that Slowpoke, I think we're fine, right? Do we just win? But here's the problem. I have no energy. So we'll evolve here. We'll Night, and then we'll Lilies. Huh. And pass. Ugh, it's bad. Ugh. He's cooking. Yeah. Oh my god, he prized the Slowpokes. Okay, if we can KO this Slowking, I think we just kind of win. Okay, never mind. He's got that Slowpoke. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, chat. Unfortunate. Hear me out. And we're just gonna pass. This is a slow motion game here. Yo, if he just has Blaziken, we're just cooked, right? Here it comes. Here comes the Blaziken. Ah! Ah! God. No. Well, we're just gonna draw for today's video. I'll make sure to put the deck list that I played for each of these rounds in the description below, ready for copy paste into TCG Live. And of course, if you're enjoying the content I've been making stuff for the channel, definitely make sure to leave a like, smash the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And of course, go support the other content creators that you had seen in the video, and go support Chef as well for putting on this amazing event. Really looking forward to coming back for the third iteration of the cook-off. We're coming for the gold. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!